I'll tell you about what I call the Korean dick story. It's not like me playing with dicks or anything like that. Well, it kind of is, I guess. It's more about spray painting dicks. So I got bored and made a stencil to make little dicks about that big. You know, with the dick and balls, everything like that. Looked pretty good. I went and I started stenciling on things. One of the guy's coffee cups, I put it on the bottom so every time he was taking a drink there'd be a dick showing to everybody. I got some of the like little striping like this on the runway, put it down and spray painted some of it. Underneath like different equipment that was real heavy, so it was real hard to see. I got a bunch of different places. Some places I'm not going to say because it may or may not have been vehicles. There was one thing that was better than anything I ever did. On the underside of one of the Chinooks, which is, I don't know if you guys know this, just imagine a school bus or a semi-truck that's a helicopter. Blades in the front, blades in the back. It's a big motherfucker. Somebody had taken red spray paint and spray painted a cock all the way underneath of it. So when it flew, all you see was a big red cock under it. And they actually named that helicopter Red Rocket, was the great part about it. That's my Korean dick story. Sorry if I let some of you guys down on that. I was dating this Korean girl, and we were walking around. There's prostitution's legal in Korea. So we were walking around and she points at this place, and it looked like there was a bunch of girls standing outside of it. It was a little place on the corner by like one of the military bases. And she pointed at the sign, she goes, "Do you see that sign?" I go, "Yeah." And she goes, "It says they have penises." So I guess they were the lady boys that were out there hooking it, trying to get the American guys that couldn't read the sign saying it, trying to trick them into it. But you see all kinds of weird stuff in Korea. I remember it was my buddy Riley's birthday, and we took him out to go party. He got pretty fucking drunk, and we were trying to get away. He was a virgin, so we were walking him through where all the hookers are, the red light district, which is, you walk through these little alleys and you've got shops that are just windows, like sliding glass doors, and they've got neons behind them, and the girl just kind of sits there in front of the window, and she gets numbers at you when you go by. Most of the time it was like 7. They'd show you 7, that which means 70,000 won, which is about 70 bucks. It's a little bit less than 70 bucks. And we were trying to find a girl for him, and we couldn't find one. We went up to one girl, and it was me, Riley, and my other buddy, Williamson. So we went up to this girl, and she pointed at me and Williamson and said, "Yes." And she pointed at Riley, she said, "You? No." So, I don't know, it's pretty funny to me that somebody got denied by a hooker. But we ended up finding somebody for him. We went and sat down there, we found somebody that was okay with him, and he wanted to fuck. He went back there with her, and I went and sat down in her chair. And I was sitting in her chair in the window doing 7. I was going 7 as the guys were walking by, and they were looking at me like, "What the fuck?" And the old lady that owns it, like the mama son, she was sitting in there laughing her ass off. It was a great time. I was just signing to the people, acting like I was a hooker. Riley got done doing his thing, he couldn't even fucking come. So he was wanting to get in with another lady. I don't know. I have a lot of crazy Korean stories. It's a fun place where you can do dumb shit. Dude, look at that race car. Is that dude on a moped?
Bicycle with a motor.
I seen him pedaling, but it looked like he was fucking hauling ass from pedaling.